My beloved listener, if you've been sensing a subtle distance or a soft sadness in someone close to your heart, this message is meant for you. Your guardian angels have something deeply important to share about that connection today. There's someone in your life who has been silently battling emotions too big to hold in. They spent the night with tears in their eyes, overwhelmed by a love so profound they can't express it, a love that frightens them. They're not afraid of how much they love you. They're afraid of what might happen if you find out. This isn't a casual feeling. It's a tender, sacred vulnerability that they've never dared to reveal before. They may have known love in the past, but nothing has ever shaken them like this. This isn't the kind of love that's fleeting or superficial. It's the kind that makes them question everything they thought they knew about themselves. It humbles them, brings them to their knees, and makes them see the world and themselves in a completely new light. You see, this isn't just affection. It's reverence. They see something in you that goes far beyond the surface. It's not about how you look or speak, it's the way your soul moves with quiet strength through life. You inspire them to grow, to strive for more, to reach deeper. Simply by being yourself, you challenge them to become a better person. And that's why this love feels so delicate to them, because it's rooted in something genuine, raw, and rare. That kind of authenticity is terrifying when someone's heart is on the line. There have been moments between you fleeting, electric, when their love nearly surfaced. A conversation that grew unexpectedly intimate. A look that lingered longer than it should have. The kind of moments where time slows and hearts race. But each time, their courage faltered and the chance passed by. Not because you made them feel unworthy, quite the opposite, but because your presence holds such power in their life. You mean so much to them that the mere idea of losing you makes their heart tighten with fear. They are wrestling not just with love, but with the fear of losing something already beautiful. The bond you share, even in its quiet, unspoken form, is a source of light in their life. But that same light also casts shadows, illuminating every hidden doubt and fear they carry. They feel small next to the warmth of your presence, unsure if they could ever be enough to stand beside it. And yet, they stay near. They linger in your world even when it hurts, even when the fear threatens to drown them. Have you ever stopped to consider how powerful your presence truly is? The way you move through life with grace, kindness, and quiet resilience doesn't just affect the people around you, it transforms them. It's not only your smile or your voice, it's the way you see people. Really see them in a world that so often looks right past them. For this person, being seen by you is both healing and frightening. You make them feel safe in a way they've never known. But that safety also forces them to confront all the wounds they've tried to ignore, past betrayals, old heartbreaks, fears they've carried for years. Still, despite all of that, they choose to stay near you. They choose to remain close, even when it feels like their heart might break from the weight of unspoken feelings. That kind of bravery to love someone in silence, without ever demanding anything in return, speaks volumes. It tells a story of deep devotion. So if you've been sensing something more in the way they look at you, the way they speak, or the way they're always just there, you're not imagining things. Let this settle in your soul. They spent the night crying, not because you hurt them, but because they're terrified of losing you if you discover just how deeply they love you. Think about that. When someone's love runs that deep, it means you've touched something sacred in them, awakened a part of their soul they thought had long gone quiet. You've sparked feelings they didn't know were still alive. You've made them believe in something again. Isn't it incredible to know that your mere existence can have that kind of impact on someone's heart? Ask yourself what kind of love moves someone to tears in the silence of night? Not heartbreak, not regret, but hope. A raw, aching hope to be seen, to be chosen, to be loved back with the same intensity they carry for you. This is the kind of love that doesn't vanish. It stays in their eyes, in their careful words, in the pauses between conversations, where they hold back what they truly want to say. Maybe you've noticed it. The way they avoid holding your gaze too long. The way their voice changes slightly when they talk to you. Or how they always try to bring a smile to your face, even on your hardest days. These little signs are glimmers of a love that has been trying to find its voice quietly, patiently, reverently. It's important to remember their silence isn't rejection or disinterest. It's the opposite. It's emotions so overwhelming they can barely hold it in, let alone speak it out loud. It takes immense courage to love someone without certainty, and that's exactly what they've been doing. Carrying the weight of their feelings, trying to protect both you and themselves from the risk of loss or change. Imagine how many times they've wanted to take your hand, to whisper something vulnerable and honest, only to stop short, afraid that one wrong word might unravel the connection you already share. That isn't indifference. That is love disguised as restraint. And now, you hold a kind of sacred power in your hands. The way you choose to respond can open a door that's been quietly waiting to be walked through. Your warmth, your understanding, your compassion, they could be the very things that give this person permission to speak, to be vulnerable, to finally exhale. That's why your guardian angels are calling on you to be the safe place this person is afraid to reach for. Not because they think you'll hurt them, but because the thought of losing you is simply too painful to risk. Every time they imagine confessing their heart, they're met with waves of fear. What if you don't feel the same? What if it ruins the beautiful connection you already share? These fears hold them in place, locked in silence, even though every beat of their heart longs to be honest. Before you decide how to respond, your angels urge you to take a moment to reflect. Think about what this truth means for you. If someone's face or name has already come to mind, ask yourself, could this love be something your own heart has been quietly yearning for too? Or perhaps your feelings are different, and you need to respond with gentleness and clarity in a way that honors their courage without breaking their spirit. Because love, even unspoken, has a way of bonding souls in ways words never could. Their tears, their longing, their hesitation, all of it is proof of how much you truly mean to them. By being patient, kind, and open-hearted, you may uncover a truth that draws you even closer, revealing a depth you didn't know your connection could reach. And with that, your guardian angels conclude this sacred message. But before you go, I offer a prayer just for you. May the divine hold your heart in gentle hands, especially in the quiet spaces where love takes root and fear hides in the shadows. May you find peace where uncertainty lives, and strength where tenderness is needed most. Let your kindness be a bridge and your patience a sanctuary for those still learning how to love openly and fearlessly. Amen. Carry these words with you. And no matter what path unfolds from here, remember kindness and honesty are your greatest tools for navigating tender truths and sacred connections. Type 143 to claim this message and the blessings it holds for you. And if you feel called to do so, leave a kind word for others in the comments. Someone else may need the hope your words bring today.